Welcome back to my channel. Hey mamas. So I see you back for another one. So let me tell you what we got on today's tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a wig install. I had my client come over since she needed her wig put back on. So I'm going to show you how to do an install. It's very simple. All you got to do is lay the glue down. Very easy, very quick. Well, I'm not going to say quick because you got to let it dry good so that it's not sliding back and it's not falling off. But the application process part, when you lay the glue down, it's pretty quick. So we're just going to lay the glue down. We're going to put the lace on and let that thing melt in there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, thank you for subscribing. Whoever subscribed to my channel, I thank y'all. Share my channel, like my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching this video, please pause the video and go subscribe to my channel. Help me grow, y'all. I'm trying to help y'all so y'all can help me. And I'm just trying to share my gifts with y'all so that y'all can help me. So let's get to it. Let's get started with our first step. Our first step is to grab our wig cap, and we're going to stretch our wig cap out and put it on. Then next you want to grab some got-to-be glue, gel, edge control, some really good edge control if you got some, or some gel. Anything that will hold it down slick. You want to push all your baby hairs out of the way so that it's not getting caught up under the wig bond. Brush all the edges back with a little edge brush or a toothbrush. You could use a toothbrush if you don't have like a little edge brush, but you want to make sure you push all your edges back with the edge brush. Then you want to spray a little bit of got-to-be glue hairspray on your edges to make sure once it dries it's all laid back. And we're going to blow dry our edges to make sure it's dried in there, so it keeps the edges back and laid underneath the cap. You want to pull your cap down, and we got some rubbing alcohol so we can clean the hairline. This rubbing alcohol, when you put the rubbing alcohol on, it'll clean the hairline from any debris and dirt that doesn't need to be up there so that the wig sticks longer. I look heavy-handed as hell, y'all. I swear I'm not heavy-handed, though. I look heavy-handed, though. But anyway, after you have blow-dried your edges and you make sure all your edges are dry, you just want to make sure you got everything wiped up around your hairline just to be sure that your wig's going to stick really good. I wipe down the top of the cap and underneath the cap. You don't have to do over the top of the cap because you already got the hairline underneath, but I do both just to make sure it's just going to stick really good. Now we're just going to cut some holes around the ears, and you want to pull the cap down around the ears. You want to cut your ears out so that the cap is held in place by your ears. This will give it a better fit, and it'll lay the cap down really smooth for you. You just want to take the got-to-be glue spray and spray around the front of the hairline on the cap. We're going to spray it down so it holds in place, and then we'll blow dry. Now I want to take the Bold Hold Active. This is what I'm using. I'm using Bold Hold Active. This is a wig bond. I use this just to hold down my cap underneath my wig. So when I use this, I only use it for the cap part. I don't use it to hold the wig down because it doesn't stick well to me. I don't like it all like that. I just use it for the cap. Um, and I don't even sweat that much. I don't have any issues as far as like sweating a lot or anything like that, but it doesn't hold all that great for me. So I use this just for the cap. Um, and my client, she doesn't like it because it doesn't last long for her. So we only put a little bit of the Bold Hold Active around the front of the hairline on the cap, and then we blow dry it. And you want to make sure it's blow dried all the way until it's clear. You don't want to see any white, because if it's still white, it's going to show through your lace. So you want to make sure that you give it enough time to dry and enough time to just sit there and just turn clear. You could take the end of your pintail comb to smooth out the wig bond and the cap. Make sure you smooth out the wig bond really good. You don't want to have any clumps or any lumps, because it will show through your laces and it is ugly. Then you'll have to start all over, and you'll have to take it apart, and you'll have to redo it. So just make sure you use a little bit, and you just want to smooth it in real good. I did go ahead and zoom in on this part so that y'all can see what I'm talking about. When you smooth it in, you want to give it time. After you smooth it all out, you want to give it time to clear up. You don't want it white. So I zoomed in so you can see what I'm saying. So you can see the clear part, and after I blow dry. Yes. Check the technique, sis. Check the technique. You just want to use the tip of the comb. The tip of the comb. Okay? Just the tip. I sis. I know you ain't trying to skip them ears. You better make sure you go back and get them ears again. Them ears don't stay down like that. You want to make sure you get them real good. Hit them ears one more time. All right, boo. Smooth that glue in there. Do it on the tip. Do it on the tip. What? Do it on the tip. Do it on the tip. Nah, but for real, smooth that glue in real good. go ahead and melt that cap, sis. After you melt your cap, go ahead and cut your ears out. Not your ears, literally, but you know what I'm saying. Cut the cap around your ears, okay? Go ahead and prepare your wigs and put a little mousse on them baby hairs and brush them back, comb them back, whatever you got to do to get them out the way. Because when you pull that wig down and it goes on that bun, wherever way you lay it is how it's going to look and how it's going to be stuck. So I suggest you get all your hairs and everything out the way because you don't want it stuck looking like Chuck. Okay? Alright, go ahead and get your wig laid out where you want it to lay. We're just going we're not gluing nothing down yet. We're just going to map it out so that we can get it laid down where we want it to. So you want to do this. This part is important. You want to figure out where you're going to lay your edges and where the lace will lay because you don't want to do it after the fact. You don't want to do it after you get the glue on there and you just slap it on. No, we're not about to just slap it on, sis. No, we got to map this thing out and figure out where we're going to lay it so it'll lay right. So go ahead, prepare your hairline, figure out where you want to lay it, and yeah. So my client talking about she had a bald spot up here, talking about the hair was coming out the lace a little bit or whatever. I don't know what she did, but she had a little bit of hair coming out. Talking about you can't see it like that. I can see it. I definitely can see it. But we're gonna fix that right now. We're about to fix that thing. So it's all good. In her defense, though, I can say she has had this unit for 4 months now. She's had it for about 4 months now. So I can say she did all right. She's doing all right. It's the same lace and same unit since 4 months ago. So she's doing pretty good with it. We're going to fix it anyway. So y'all need to be, like, when you got certain lace and stuff like that, you want to be careful about how you comb it, brush it, wash it, everything. Because lace could be delicate. And this lace right here is an HD lace. So if you ever have a chance to wear the HD lace or you have HD lace, you want to really be careful with that lace because the lace is so delicate. It could tear, it could rip, and the hair comes out easily. So you want to be really careful with an HD lace. Just wash it carefully, brush it carefully, comb your wigs carefully. Treat it like your baby because it's your baby. It costs a lot of money and you want to take care of it. Let's get our lace clip back. We just gonna clip it up and pull it back some. Once you figure out where you're going to lay your lace and your hairline, to match it up with your hairline, you just want to clip it back some. You don't want to take it all the way off, because after you get your makeup on the cap and we prepare to lay our lace down with the bond, you want to have to figure out where you're putting it again. So just leave it on there, but clip it back some. Now I'm just going to, this is where we want to use our liquid foundation, because now we're going to blend in our cap in our skin. You just want to blend in your cap with your skin or your client's skin. And I just, with all my clients, I rub it on their hand just to make sure that the color of foundation that I'm using will match their skin complexion. So that's just the easy way to check the color out a little bit. Where the glue dried at, or the bond where it's clear at, it's going to be a little hard to blend there. So you might want to use 2 shades darker than the foundation color that you're using now, just to blend that line in so that it blends all together. And then it's not lighter than the other areas that you're putting the foundation on. Because where that clear line is, sometimes it's a little harder to blend with the same color. So if you go a shade or 2 darker, it should blend very well. All right, y'all, we getting all up in there. We in there just like swimwear, okay? Make sure y'all get up in there real good. You want to blend it really, really good. If you got to hit that joint twice, then hit it twice, sis. Don't skip steps. You might want to hit it maybe a 3rd time. Sis. Back up. Back up. Let me find out you was ready to skip that lace. Don't forget about your lace, sis. You got to go back and hit that lace. Make sure you get that joint. this extra excess bullshit. I don't know why, but this is my favorite part. I don't know. It's just so satisfying to just cut off this excess cap. I don't know why, but it's my favorite part, y'all. I don't know. I'm weird as fuck, but we just gonna cut this shit off and then we're gonna move to the next step. I don't know. Maybe it's because we're getting closer to going down the lace. Maybe that's why I like this part, but it just satisfies me to just cut off the excess. When you cut this cap off, please do not cut the cap straight across your forehead in a straight line. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just go with the flow of the hairline. You don't want no straight cut lace. You don't want a straight cut cap. Either way, it ain't gonna look nice. So just don't go straight across, okay? Go with your hairline, all right? Now, lastly, before we start putting on our the real bond that we're going to use to glue the wig down, you want to go back and make sure you hit that one more time. Anything that you missed, anything that's like coming up from the cap or shredding off or hanging off, you want to go back and make sure you get it all so it's not showing through your lace when you go to lay your lace down. So we just getting it one more time just to make sure everything's laid smooth and nicely before we put that lace down.